Naane sold out the location of the rebel base in Myria, the swamp city, to the Azadi apostle Kiano Vane, in order to save shipment of food and medicine to Magicals in Mercuria. As a result of this, the Azadi were able to locate and execute the rebel leader, Abu Ryan, and almost destroyed the resistance. This also led to Kian's death sentence and imprisonment in Friar Keep. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there.
The traitor? What's that witch doing here? They must not know who she is and what she's done. If I tell them now, she's dead. The traitor? She betrayed the resistance to save herself, and now she's come back. Don't they know who she is and what she's done? I must tell them before she flees.
I think it's best to stay silent about it.
The traitor?
They probably know.
What?
They're all well. Rebuilding. Apologies, Shepard. I'm tired from my travels. I would like to retire to my quarters.
Of course. Let's speak tomorrow. That goes for all of us. The hour is late. We will reconvene after breakfast.
You knew they were coming. The General and the Mother. That's why you sent Captain Bakim to Friar's Keep. That's why you freed me.
Kian.
Liko was right. You're using me. All those words about being a symbol, about being important to the Resistance.
Does the one exclude the other? You are a symbol. You are a warrior. And now, you're a rebel. I knew they were coming, Utana and Hami. And I knew from our spies in Sardia that you were bound to them both. We saw an opportunity, and we sent Bakim to free you. You can see that we're desperate, Kian. Afraid, alone. Most humans have already given up, given in, become comfortable with this new world, with the Azadi. Many have forgotten about the Magicals, or chosen to forget. They carry on their lives, even if we cannot. We few are all that remains of the Resistance. If we lose, all is lost. Our lives, our hopes, our entire future. Lost to darkness. I will do anything to save my people. Make terrible sacrifices, tell lies, anything. Wouldn't you, Kian? So yes, you are a tool. And you are a symbol. Our secret weapon. The key to our survival. It's been a long and tiring day. And there's still much I need to do. We can continue our conversation another day.
Conversation, it's more like a monologue, but sure. Okay, so we're supposed to confront her. And who are you? And where is Naane? How am I supposed to know where she is? My hasty actions?
Why won't you believe me?
You were seen at the National Front meeting.
That's not possible. I wasn't there. He must have gotten me mixed up with someone else. By the balance and the gods of old. Please, please believe me.
I'm guessing I picked the wrong person. Yeah, I did. So it seems like I was supposed to wait. Okay, let's see how this goes then. But yeah, I kind of figured I picked the wrong person. I just kind of felt it. None of them felt really right, but also the wording, your hasty decision. Just, yeah, maybe I was supposed to wait and that person was going to show up later, but it didn't seem like there was, yeah, it just seemed like the same amount of people walking around, but oh well.
I've been expecting you. Why did you protect me in there? Why not tell them what I did?
I only had a moment to decide. That's not enough time to weigh a person's life. It was her portal that helped me escape the keep. She healed my wounds. She knew I might expose her, and yet she saved my life. I called her a traitor. But are we so different? Why did you save me?
Because you were sick. Because you needed me. Because without my help, you would have died.
Knowing I might tell everyone what you did.
That made no difference. The Resistance needs you. So I did my part.
You're still a traitor.
I did betray the Resistance. But before you decide what to do with me, will you hear me out?
I will base my decision on what I know and what I think is right. Everyone deserves to be heard. Maybe the others won't give her that opportunity.
Yeah, might as well hear what she has to say.
Speak.
When I gave you the location of our base and betrayed April, I thought I was sacrificing one person to save everyone else. But many died because of my actions. This has haunted me. I have questioned my motives. Did I sell her out to save the shipment of food and medicines? Without it, many would have suffered. The old, the sickly, the children. Or did I betray the Resistance to save my own skin? I would have been executed by the Azadi. I truly don't know. Perhaps it was a little of both. Perhaps things are not so black and white. We can never truly know the consequences of our actions. If you keep my secret, I can continue to help. I am of real value to the Resistance, despite my crimes. Turn me in, and more will suffer. But justice, for what it's worth, will be served. It's your choice to make, Alvane, not mine. What is your decision? What will you do with me?
Okay.
However she chooses to justify her betrayal, regardless of her importance to the Resistance. The others, she's important to the Resistance. Without her, they will be even weaker. I must protect her secret, whatever the consequences.
Okay, so this kind of seems like one of those decisions where if I keep it quiet now, it might come out later at some point, whenever she meets, you know, whoever she leaked the information to. Which actually was us, right? So I'm still gonna say let's keep it quiet for now, because she's helpful and she's doing the right thing, and I think that she won't do the same thing again.
I'll be watching you.
I promise you won't regret your decision. I will live to repent my sins and serve the Resistance. I'm in your debt, Alvane. Always and forever.
You saved my life, but I may still call on you one day to do something for me.
I'll be ready.
And then it immediately cuts to black. Okay.
The first is on her way.
Has she mentioned him?
I don't think so. You do know she's brought General Harmy and that mother with her.
Utana. It means nothing. The general was due back in the Northlands.
What about the mother?
She's rumored to be next in line for the seat. She wants to be involved.
She was also the bleeding heart who practically raised Alvane. She sponsored his whole education.
Light. She could be a problem, but what can we do?
We make sure none of them know Kian is alive and with the Resistance.
Mistress, your presence here honors us.
Sister Sire, this is an impressive edifice. It appears your work here has borne fruit.
We believe so, Mistress. We welcome you to Mercuria and the Northlands. Anything you need, you let me know. Mother, I'm pleased to see you as well. To have the both of you here is a great honor.
Quite. The seat wants to know how the mission goes, how the Northlanders are handling the transition, and how many of them have chosen to embrace the light of the Goddess.
We will speak of this, and much more. For now, we have prepared dinner for all of you. I hope you will join me.
Right. Well, I am starving. The food on those cloud ships.
General, I did not expect to see you back so soon.
Neither did I. What's this I hear about Kian?
Yes, what of the Apostle?
It pains me to inform you that Alvane died in a riot. He was detained under penalty of death until your visit, Mistress. Unfortunately, the rebels snuck their agents into the prison. They cut him down and burned his body.
Goddess, guide his immortal soul to the first mountain.
With every respect to you and your seat, Mother, Alvane was a traitor. He betrayed the cause and he—
May I remind you, sister, that the Apostle was never relieved of his title and should be addressed properly? And may I also remind you that without a proper trial and judgment by the first of the six, his so-called treason remains an accusation and nothing more. Now that he's no longer with us, we may never know the truth. But our people will not be told that the Apostle was a traitor.
Mother.
How did you say he died, Commander?
Stabbed during a riot. They burnt his body, hopefully after he'd bled out. We weren't able to retake the prison until the next morning.
I will need to see the keep for myself, Commander, and interview the guards and prisoners.
Certainly. I shall make arrangements for you to visit in a couple of days.
Don't bother, Vamal. I'll go there tomorrow. You don't have to trouble yourself. I'm sure you have better things to do.
As you wish, Mia.
How is the engine progressing?
The engineers are working day and night to connect the tubes. We expect to be able to switch it on according to schedule.
Good. I have brought the final instructions from Sadir. The architect will send any remaining modifications by cloud ship. And when the Prophet returns, he will inspect the engine before we switch it on.
Have you not spoken with him?
Not for many months, but he will be here when our goddess-given task is complete. Only he will know how to bring it to life and to interpret the messages from the engine.
Of course. Please, will the two of you accompany me to the dinner table? I'm sure the kitchen is worried the food will turn cold before we are seated. General, Commander.
Until tomorrow, sister. Mother? My lady? Val, if you'll dine with me in my quarters?
Of course, Mia.
Tell me again what happened at the keep.
Still so very interested in what the whole plan is with the engine and everything. Chapter 4, Dreaming. More of Zoe then?
Hello?
You were there. Ixul Panax Brekar. We met.
Is that a man? He doesn't look human.
Well, let's talk to him.
Have we met before?
We will. We are meeting now. Venari Abnaxus it al. I am Abnaxus of the Venar.
Oh, hi, I'm Zoe of, the humans. Who's that?
He will be Ular Pala, chief of the Ular. Those who remained, children of the Purple Mountains.
Okay. This is a dream, right?
It was. You dreamed of things elsewhen. Of Abnaxus who was, and who will soon have passed beyond the veil and into the great forgetfulness.
Okay.
In the dream, I will speak of the time that has flowed, and the time that will still flow. But outside the dream, I will be sick. I was like a petrified tree in the middle of a river, frozen in this moment, while time parts around me.
Also definitely have to pay attention to, well, his chain that he has.
I think he said his name is Abnaxus.
And the Venar sounds